All right, y'all, sage is dropping everywhere. Hold on. It's my twine is unraveling. My phone, all the apps are getting a little bit crazy right now. I don't think we're in Mercury retrograde, so I don't know. But my storage is getting full again. I think I already upgraded it. So that was a weird sound. So I'm going live, even though I'm not keen about it, but we're gonna sage to burn out all the dusties, smoke out the snakes. No dusties. You can hear it. You can hear this. Hear the butane. I'm seeing trees. Oh, I love trees. Okay. we're throwing pieces of, it's not tree, it's sage. It does kind of look like bark a little bit though. Okay. There is some like moss in here too. I don't know what this is. A mystery element that came in the little thing. And then there's like this little, I don't know what this is. I think it's like a burn stick or something. Okay. Anyway, all right, let's clean up a little bit. Okay. All right. So, my name is Jessie. I'm an intuitive reader, a high priestess, and this is a channeled reading for the collective. So, hello. I think it's afternoon. Well, here it is. So just take if something lands for you. All right. So, okay, what I'm kind of getting, and I had another read that I don't think uploaded from, I think it was yesterday. This is, it's sort of like the, it's like a continuation of that kind of energy where there's been a shift in perspective and kind of an understanding maybe that it's focus is hard. Okay. Focus is really hard, but also that you've had an understanding that it's like, that no one's going to save you. You have this understanding, but it's like maybe recognizing the ways in which your emotions or your mind is easily swayed and pulled around. And so there's this understanding now that it's like, there's a knowing that you already have, and there's gonna be the right people at some point there's probably like, I get mad about like the haters and stuff, and I always say stuff about it, but it's like, I don't deal, knock on wood, I don't deal with a ton of flack from people in the general public. It's just on social media. So it's kind of interesting too in that way. And so I know that like the right people are, or that there's people that still support you and stuff like that. But it's sort of there's something bigger as to why God or the universe or whatever needs you to be like, try to find that focus. And because you need to focus that energy on whatever it is that you're needing to build. And like the money thing is such a hard, that's a big part of this one. That's such a hard thing on this journey because everybody has a fucking opinion about it. I don't know why that's such a like controversial topic. I think it's strange. I'm like, how do we have money, but it's not spiritual? Like, I don't understand how that's a debatable topic. But anyway, that's still like a pattern that we're trying to like, it's like a, I don't know where that came from. I don't know. But anyway, all of that aside, there's a refocus in the energy of whatever it is that's inside of you, this knowing that you have. And specifically, I'm getting, it may not be specifically Pentacles or getting the bag, because you probably want to follow truth and be in integrity, but it's giving that, like putting that focus and that strength toward your work. And they do want me to emphasize that it's like, there's a need for some of us, like, like very intense energy to like make sure that you're taking breaks and make sure that you're letting go and not being, worried. They're trying to give like, don't be worried about how these things are going to come together. Like, be firm in your like, this is what I want and this is what I want to do. Be very firm about that, but don't try to let it go. Try not to worry about how it's going to happen, because there's a strong like supportive energy from the universe that is like, it's going to come together. And there's like a need that we're still kind of recalibrating on how to work smarter, not harder, so that you can keep that focused energy, so that you don't burn out and all of those things. Because this is the Eight of Pentacles with the Strength. And so I think that's kind of a pattern that we're trying to heal, is to not be like too intense about like how your work is going to happen. It's like there's a need to kind of keep, they're like trying to like be like, I'm trying to let the words come to me. There's something there where it's like, this is a pattern that needs to be healed, where it's like, there's not a need for you to be, okay, they're giving, it's like there's a lot of warrior energy that you're putting around your work, almost like feel like you have to protect it. And that's kind of where they're like, we want you to understand that you're supported and you don't need to be so fierce about protecting it. Okay, let me see what else is like important, because there's a few different things, but okay. This was the other thing that they were emphasizing. So this King of Swords reversed came up, and I didn't know that this was one of my shadow aspects, and I was like, oh damn, okay, I've got to look at that now. So this is, I didn't realize in certain ways that I've been playing duplicitous. Like, I told my mom when I walked away, like kind of what I was going to do, but then I didn't really like talk about like, this is what I'm doing, and like make it, not even to make a to-do about it, but just to be like, this is what I'm trying to embody. This is the journey that I'm on now. I didn't do that. And I went through this whole thing with that, and kind of trying to like play like I was in between. And so that was giving out this energy. And the opposite, that when he's upright, he's in his truth. He's like embodying his truth. He's speaking it because he's air, he's communicating it, but he's living it. So there's a need for you to feel, whether it's safety or being okay with saying fuck you to the, like cutting off the people that don't want to see it, don't want to embrace it, or I was going to see if anything else came up for that. I'm not sure what else it would be. Okay, they're giving this a shift of like, not, okay, it's something about feeling like you have to, I think it's opening the heart more, because there's this feeling of like needing to like protect it. And I think that, okay, that kind of makes sense, but it's like, instead of feeling like, okay, because I said that about the haters, like instead of feeling like you only have enemies, or that you can't talk about it in certain circles because those people aren't spiritual or something like that. Like, maybe these are beliefs that we're creating, or if you're resonating, but really it's just a need to open the heart and to know that once you embrace it, or once you are comfortable with it and speaking about it, then all of the other, it'll just shift everybody else. And you may get tested or challenged by some of these people that aren't meant to, that aren't meant to work with you or like ride with you. But you'll already have like, I'm getting too wordy with it now. You'll already have felt that like shift in yourself of like, okay, no, I'm comfortable with it now. Like, okay, now I see clearly. Like there's a need to as well with this energy of like that clarity. I've been that way before a lot. Like I'm just like, okay, like I guess I just have paranoia, or like I guess I'm just foggy brain sometimes. And I like try to normalize it, but it's not really normal. Like it's knowing what your weaknesses are, but not embracing them. Like not embracing your shadow. Like you don't want to hate it, I don't think either, but it's also like not getting delusional about it. Does that make sense? Okay, I don't want to keep like going rambling. I don't have a necklace on. I wish I did. Oh, neckline. I thought you said necklace. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. That's like throat chakra. Balloon. Okay, I'm not going to entertain any of that. Okay, all right. I hope that helps somebody. I love you. I hope it spoke some energy into you. You can book a personal reading with me, work with me one-on-one. You can do that through my email. I love you guys. You're doing awesome.